No sé qué pasó, que no contestas mis.
One of the coolest things about what we do is if you build a truck, somebody can see the truck and say, man, I like that truck. And then they call and build the same truck. So I want to give a shout out first thing this morning to Paul from Philadelphia. Better call Paul's Flooring. He had called and built a truck based off somebody's truck. And to my knowledge, this truck will be built off of Paul's truck. And the black bumper is actually something really different that I'm excited about. Because I don't know if we've done that before. So we got our, what is this, 2024? Yeah. 2024 Chevy 2500 behind me, all the way from Live Oak, Florida. I was in New Smyrna this past weekend and Tallahassee. So if you guys haven't seen the Beach Bash video, make sure you guys go check out that video. It was actually a pretty solid show. It wasn't the biggest show in the world, but the video was solid and I had a really good time. So shout out to the guys at Beach Bash. I'm pretty excited for this one this morning. Shout out to Paul and shout out to our new family members from Live Oak. We're gonna get this one pulled in and get started on it this morning. Let's get this bread. 9-inch Mcgaughys today and some 26s on this one, some KG1s. I'm a little upset that he's taking the graps off of it because it does look really good with the mud graps. But I've never done one with a black bumper like this, so I'm kind of excited to see how it looks. That black lift kit, black and mill with the billet accent pieces. Gotta love it. Little free promo. You didn't learn anything about surgery, do you? Yeah, the surgeon. It's never a good thing when you pull up in the parking lot first thing in the morning and you see a car with a flat tire, but when you pull up and it's a truck like this, it just hurts a little bit more, you know? What are you doing?
See that Ford made
Look at Ford.
That's a Ford.
It's a Ford, yeah.
It made too much power.
It's a Ford.
That's what happens.
Too much power to the front wheels?
Yeah.
Jack.
You put a little too much stuff in me and all the little pipes in there and a little.
What are you even talking about, bro? I don't even know what you're saying. Look at that thing though. They still spin though. What else we working on today? I want to see how bad it is, John.
Hold on, I'm gonna show you how big it is.
I want to see how f***ed up is f***ed up.
That's questionable. That's a good question because
You got $100 towards a lunch today.
this is what happens when you get a big girl.
When you drive a Ford.
No. When you get a big girl, sit on your little.
No.
You can sit on you.
Oh!
Fucking sat and bent on that mother.
Run it.
We're gonna take a little break from Eric's truck. They just got that one on the alignment rack, so it'll be done soon. This one came in this morning, in and out same day. This is one of those times where I've got all the guys in the shop all working on the builds all at the same time. So every now and then we do get some trucks done same day. This one pulled in at 8 o'clock this morning. One of the cool things about this truck, not only does it look just like Albert Huggins' truck, just the newer version, almost the same wheels, but it's got a pretty cool exhaust system on it as well. 2024 Trail Boss with like 300 miles on it. If I can get this thing cranked without having to hop in. The exhaust sounded so much better when he was pulling it out of the shop earlier. I guess because he was actually hitting the grass, but he's probably done the resonator delete on it, but it's got a nice little sound to it. Having 300 miles on the truck, I would assume there's not an exhaust system on it, but you never really know. Well, we'll be finishing up Eric's truck. Eric drove all the way from Florida for us to build that one. This one, to my knowledge, is a local guy. We got the charcoal gray 24 Trail Boss black bumper on the bottom, 22x10 fuel blitz, and the 35 1250 22 ridge grapplers. Gotta love the Nittos. Rough Country has a great lift kit. You can't go wrong with the Rough Country. Fuel wheels are always beautiful. The consistency is always there. And that black and gray on the Trail Boss is always a beautiful combination. He's got the black bullet antenna, black emblems all the way around, a little bit of window tint on that thing. Maybe take the steps off and ride into the sunset, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. I love the way that the Trail Boss turned out. For an in and out same day job, you cannot beat it. Eric's KG1s are getting floating center caps today, and I don't have the best history in life with floating center caps. Exhibit A. One creator, it's the first set of creators. Get it. These actually feel a lot lighter than the last set that came through, so I believe that KG1 has fixed their bearing issue. Shout out to Jeff Berry if you're watching, but I don't have the best history with floating center caps, so hopefully for my people at home that like to see me mess with the center caps, hopefully we don't break this set. Oh no, we're not here for the ones that don't spin. This is what we want to see. John, what's for lunch, bro? What's for lunch?
Bro, do some work.
Bro, what's for lunch? Do you trust me to test drive your truck? I'm surprised, to be honest with you. That is 100% true. If I break it, I buy it. It's normally how these things go. Hey, Mcgaughys is the best. You. I might leave that cuss word in there just for you, just because I think they'll appreciate it. Nah, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. This is how we see if it don't scrub or not. You see that full lock right there? And it don't scrub, you see that? Just in case you didn't see it. Every now and then they're crazy enough to let me test drive the trucks. Make sure they drive right. Today's one of those days. I'm just gonna take it up the block real quick. And all jokes aside, they've already test driven the truck, retorqued it. They've already done all the important things. Let's go, come on. They've already done all the important things. I'm just taking it around the block one more time. But I love driving these trucks to give you guys an idea of how easy it is to drive a truck like this. They don't drive any different than what they did from the factory. Yeah. Making sure it's not pulling, checking the brakes, listening for any major noises. They don't drive any different from the factory than what they did. They just obviously feel a lot bigger and wider, have a little bit more stability on the road. They do have all the same power. They don't really feel that different when you're driving them, which I love. Truck like mine, like my body style, you feel the weight difference so much more. This one's freaking phenomenal though. I love the black bumper on this too. I'm super excited to show you guys the final product. A little quick 0 to 60. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Overall, 26s, 37s, 38s on a 9-inch lift. I don't think you could ask for a better setup. They're gonna ride great just about every time. There are gonna be some little inconsistencies here or there based off what tires you get and stuff like that. Ultimately, you can't go wrong putting a big lift kit like this, and even a 12-inch on 40s. That red truck that we drove in, that you guys haven't seen that video yet, we did a 12-inch Cognito on 30s and 42s. Rode like a dream. You like holding the camera? I like to keep people involved. You know what I mean? Yeah, so then, you know, when you go watch this later, like, hey, that was me holding the camera.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Eric drove all the way from Florida yesterday for us to build this beautiful, beautiful truck for him. I have to start with the obvious, right? I always try and pick and choose something that's different about each build that I do, right? I don't think we've done a black bumper on one of these, which immediately to me is super cool. You've got the all-white 2500 with the black bumper on the front, back black grill, all the black accent pieces. And immediately I knew that this one was gonna be cool. 7 and 9 inch Mcgaughys lift, gotta have the billet accent pieces on it. The billet accent pieces are just the icing on the cake for the Mcgaughys kit. You've got the billet accent pieces on the front compression bars and the torsion bar drops as well. 2614 KG1 Yaz ends. Yaz is one of the more original, one of the more iconic designs, and it is one of my, I say they're all my favorite. KG1's kind of my favorite anyway. But we did upgrade my guy to the floating center caps. I did put a clip earlier in the video of me messing up somebody's center cap and it falling off and... What? Oh, jeez. I thought you were actually gonna throw it. No, I would have caught it.
I know where all Alex's good angles are.
Yeah, you looking at, hey, look at the...
Oh, the socks.
What is this?
Come on now. Come on now. You know what?
I didn't know you were a real gangster.
Come on now. You like that? The purple, I got a whole pack of rainbows. Well, hold on, wait. Pause for a second. 2614, yes, with the... Woo! Those don't fall off either. Those don't fall off. Mcgaughys kit in the front, 26s, 37s. If you're running the big wheels, you gotta have Furies, 37, 1450, 26. Me and Jake go back and forth all the time. 1450s or 1350s. I'm a 1450 guy.
Right now, I'm a 1350 guy.
Jake's a 1350 guy. He likes the skinnier tires on the
stretch
truck.
king.
We upgraded to the upper control arms with the billet ball joint caps. One of the cool things, I'm sorry, I'm gonna throw you under the bus here. Mcgaughys is just about ready to start putting their mirrored stainless accent pieces on the upper control arms. So it hadn't been released yet. I'm not supposed to say nothing, but they're about to start putting stainless, mirrored stainless.
Should already been doing that, Mcgaughys.
I know. But it's gonna match the ball joint caps, and I think they're gonna start doing powder coated black ball joint caps as well, so you can kind of get best of both worlds. But
doubt it.
26s, 37s, Mcgaughys kit. It's white. Oh, it's got rock lights and wheel lights on it too. I don't even think we got them on right now. I'm assuming the remote's in the truck, but
yeah,
you know, you guys know what rock lights and wheel lights look like. Did I throw you in the video? Don't care. Eric, thank you for coming through, spending time, spending money. Till the end, you're part of the family, and as always, let's get this bread, baby. I'm gonna put my socks up, because that's, I don't know why that's like hot.
Looking like Kojak.
Hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Something a little bit different for my people in the comments that are tired of seeing us build Chevys all the time. Got a Ram 1500 getting an 8-inch lift and some custom powder coated wheels. 8-inch FTS. Anytime I get to build something other than a Chevy, I specifically get excited because I know that you guys in the comment like to see us build something other than Chevy. So today is your day.
John! 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 John!
Oh.
John!
In my head. Bro, get out of my way.
It's different. Black and gold. Ooh. For my Ram fans, 'cause I know there's a couple of you out there. This one's for you. Finished up our Ram today, 8-inch FTS with the gold backing plate on the front, absolutely beautiful. The coolest thing about this truck is the 2414 TIS 560s with the gold accents. I'm normally very skeptical, very skeptical about custom powder coat. And Andrew did a great job on these wheels. 2414 TIS 560Bs and a 37 1350 24 Nitto Ridge Grappler. You can't go wrong with the Nittos. You really can't. 8-inch is one of the biggest lift kits that you could put on a truck like this, and you have to do it right. The proportions have to be right. You got to do do 37s, you gotta do some cutting on it. I'm normally a fan of 26s if we're going 8-inch, but the 2414s with the custom powder, the Mcdonoughs, the 8-inch all together, it looks really good. We ended up doing a lot of work to this truck. Front struts, rear shocks, lower control arms, upper and lower ball joints, all of your suspension work, bull bar, bed cover, all kinds of stuff to this truck. And I think it turned out absolutely amazing. So drop a Ram gang comment below for my Ram people in the comments. This one's for you. Let's get this bread, baby. My guy Shape here said he's a fan of the channel. I want to take a moment and show off the build and just say I appreciate you watching the videos. When I go to shows and stuff on the weekends, I always try and anybody that says anything to me, I try and throw them in the video, and yeah, that's no exception at the shop. So if you guys want to come by the shop, I'll throw you, even if you didn't build. Did we build this here? No, even if we didn't build it, I'm still gonna show love to you guys in the channel. So my guy's got the beautiful white Chevy back here with the fuels and the Mcdonoughs. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? You don't have to be big and crazy to have a nice truck, and I just wanted to take a moment in the video today and show love to my guy. I appreciate you for coming by and showing love to the shop. Let's get this bread, baby.
Bread, baby.